What's going on, you guys? So, I know I've been doing a whole stretch of Grand Tactician Civil War videos. I think I looked, and it's a lot, but I can't help but oh wow, recent reviews is mixed. Oh wow, that's interesting. I didn't even see that until now. At least, so I'm looking at this one right here. It says 5 minutes into a battle, I'm done with it for months. As a new game, I would have expected to at least the fluidity and intuitive control afforded by a 10-year to 20-year-old Total War game. I don't know. I mean, the game is really clunky in its mechanics and just doesn't feel done. A real-time strategy game of this size is a joke. Lots of pausing, even at the slow nature, and assuming you get At the moment, this game is almost unplayable. The AI just isn't working. I don't know. The tactical AI is challenging. Some mechanics aren't really working as well. I mean, it's 1.0 or are just way too clunky. I mean, good idea, but riddle with campaign breaking bugs, lots of time wasted on that game. Don't do it. Pretty frustrated with this game. Units move out of position even with the commander AI turned off. I've spent a lot of time watching tutorials. I don't know how this game is supposed to work, but it doesn't. Wow, okay. That's I wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you guys. I was gonna make this video about something else. There are many who love the genre and had to pick quick to proclaim this game as this. It's probably me he's referring to, but this time has been a game and watching videos of it has been an exercise in frustration. I feel that this is still a concept piece. I don't know about that with feature promise. It's just not ready for fun yet, and the EA excuse only goes so far. So if you're merely enamored with very well done front end, you have a detailed map, you have a detailed Civil War history as the game starts to unfold. All my favorite Civil War generals are there. I love creating my armies, corps, divisions, and brigades, and outfitting them with weapons. And we have that done here. Oh, okay. Even though there's extreme detail in your finances, resource production is more informational in nature and generally impacted by the policies, research, and unlock. This works for me as well, but it does tend to put a lot under the hood, and it is for most part unclear why things are happening the way they are. It's got that distant world vibe going. If you played that with your civilian economy doing its thing as you focus on the military side of things, it's just not as nicely done as Distant Worlds. Anyway, now it's time to play and start moving units around. This is where things fall apart for me. Managing the fleets is totally unclear. Where are these ships that show in harbor, and how can you get them in a fleet? How, I did kind of struggle with that a little bit. How do you transfer ships between fleets? Again, I struggle with that. Why does a ship in a fleet say it will be repaired in 5 days, and when that time elapses, all of a sudden it's going to be 150 days to repair? I have a fleet in port that on the fleet screen says it's ready for orders, but I cannot access it on the map to give said orders. Getting your units to go and act like you want them to act is frustrating. It's not just a order delay thing, which definitely adds some realism. It's just that it's difficult to understand why the units are doing what they're doing. I ran into that myself, when I have units retreating to another state after a battle. Um, when you're in an actual battle, same issue, clunky, janky movements and action by your units. I find Ultimate General Civil War to be a much better implementation of Civil War battles. Perhaps not as detailed, but actually fun to play. Anyway, if you like Civil War, buy this game, support the devs. Perhaps this will be something I would love to play down the road. I don't know. I mean, I've run into, a lot of these bugs that are people mentioning here, but I mean, it's 1.0. And as a Paradox veteran, I've been playing Paradox games since the 90s. I've come to expect 1.0 games to be beta. I mean, no offense. And I know some people are going to argue with me and say, no, 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 1.0 should be clearly, playable. But, I mean, out of all the games that I've played in the last 20 years, 1.0, there are bugs. there's going to be bugs. Uh, I can't think of a 1.0 game where I've jumped into where there haven't been any bugs that have been clear as day. Game is super buggy and basically unplayable. I wouldn't say it's unplayable. Like, I have to disagree with that. Like, it's not unplayable. Like, the tactical side is really good. I really love the tactical side. Like, I have yet to run into anything that makes me say, all right, I can't play this. Tactical side is just horrible. No, the tactical side, like, I'm actually super, super focused on the tactical side because the AI and the tactical side, it is challenging. So the strategic side, the I would say needs a little bit, not a little bit, it needs work. Problem is, they are asking $40 US for you to be a game tester for them, cannot support that. It's $40. I mean, look, all I'm saying is, I follow a lot of game reviewers, like Angry Joe, numerous other game, reviewers and other games like what's that game? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember it. It's on the tip of my tongue. No Man's Sky, right? No Man's Sky is a great example. It launched and it was 1.0. When that game came out, I knew based on its expectations, there was going to be bugs. There was going to be a lot of problems. People flipped out on that game and negative reviews, all this stuff. I think, what, 2 years? 2 years since that game came out. And if you go to it now, right, this is after all the negative reviews. This game was literally just like slaughtered in reviews. Now, all reviews mostly positive, recent reviews very positive. And you could pick pretty much many of the games here, like Fallout, uh, like all the triple A award-winning games. They launch in a very buggy state. I mean, you could take most of the games that come out from Bethesda as, oh my, they released this and it's a buggy mess. Fast forward a year later, version 2.0, version 3.0, it's clean. It's wow. Reviews coming in with triple four, triple 5 star reviews. So, yeah, like I know what I'm getting myself into. And I do feel like a lot of people don't realize that 1.0 is 1.0. It's going to be buggy. There's going to be problems. Uh, 1.0 is, to me, like 1.0 is in essence beta, right? You're at the end of beta kind of thing. There are going to be bugs, there's going to be stuff there. You know, I just, I remember when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, there were bugs and there were people posting some weird stuff on YouTube of just like crazy bugs. Uh, all the like top games. I remember seeing reviews of. I didn't see anything about Resident Evil 7, though. I haven't seen anything about that. Cyberpunk, come on. That by itself. I don't know if you guys saw Cyberpunk, but reviews now mostly positive. When this game came out, forget about it. It was. So you got to take it kind of that way. I don't want people like, go in this game and be like, and expect it to be like, hey, this is, like he was saying, the second coming. When the game is at 2.0, 3.0, yeah, it's going to be like perfection. I wouldn't give it negative reviews at this point. Give it like I don't know, if I don't think I've done reviews on this thing. I guess you could just do you recommend the game, yes or no? I would put yes and then just put in be aware it's 1.0. So this way they have recent reviews as positive. Um, give some motivation to the developers. That's like telling a military unit, oh, these guys are garbage. Oh man, this game's horrible. And then you put them out in the field. What do you expect? How they're gonna perform? So honestly, me personally, I have to actually put my review in there, but yeah, I'm very, very, pro this game. I think this game is incredible at its current state, despite the bugs. Because again, it's at 1.0, and I'm gonna have to put the main reason of this video um, for another video. Uh, I was going to put out a video covering I think it's version 1.015, I think, patch that they put out. Where is it? I don't know. I'll have to find it. There we go. So this patch, I was going to cover this, but you know, those negative reviews, man. I'll tell you, I just feel like people expect the game to be pristine, right? Or little to no bugs at 1.0, and that's not going to happen. You, I mean, if you can find me a developer that launches a huge game like this without some bugs, right? Or an AI that has some setbacks. I mean, I think it's going to be next to impossible to find a developer or publisher that has done that, Bethesda, Fallout 4, Fallout 3. I mean, we could just keep going down the names. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this. Yeah, this video is totally what I just got sidetracked here. All right, catch you guys in the next one. See you then.